Armin lived in a small dusty village. The sun often beat down hard. Life was simple, but not always easy. He lived with his loving mother. She worked very hard every single day. Armin wanted to help her more than anything. He saw her tired hands and her hopeful smile. He knew he had to be strong for her. The dust of the village seemed to settle on everything, but it could not settle on Armin's bright spirit and his dreams. Every morning Armin would fill his small basket. He filled it with peanuts, fresh and roasted. He walked through the village paths calling out his wares. Peanuts. Fresh peanuts. His young voice would echo. His small legs carried him many miles each day. He did this to earn a little money. This money helped his mother buy food. It helped them keep their small home. He was a young boy with a big responsibility. He faced each day with courage. Despite the hardships, Armin had a secret love. This love was for reading. He loved books more than anything. He would find old newspapers or discarded book pages. Sometimes the village elder had a small collection. Armin would sit under the shade of a tree. He would lose himself in stories and information. Words opened up new worlds for him. They painted pictures in his mind. They showed him that there was more to life beyond his village. One evening something new caught his eye. It was a page from a city magazine. It spoke of computers and something called coding. Armin had never heard of it before. The page described people creating amazing things. They used strange symbols on a glowing screen. A spark lit up inside Armin. He felt a pull towards this new world. He wondered if he too could learn this magic. This was a new kind of hunger. It was a hunger for a different kind of knowledge. Armin could not stop thinking about coding. The idea consumed his thoughts day and night. He knew he needed a way to learn. He started saving every spare coin he earned. It was a slow and difficult process. Selling peanuts did not bring much money, but his determination was strong. After many months, he finally had enough. He bought a used, old smartphone. It was cracked and slow, but to Armin, it was a treasure. This phone was his key. It was his window to a universe of learning. With his precious phone, Armin discovered the internet. He found free websites and videos that taught coding. He would sit up late into the night. The small screen would light up his eager face. The village was quiet around him. Only the crickets sang their nightly song. He copied down notes carefully. He practiced writing lines of code. It was like learning a new language, a language that could build worlds. He was patient and full of hope. Learning to code was not easy at all. There were many moments of frustration. Sometimes the code would not work. Sometimes the internet connection was very poor. He had to balance his studies with selling peanuts. His days were long and tiring, but every small success gave him great joy. When his first simple program ran, he felt a thrill. He had made something happen with his own mind. This feeling was incredibly powerful. It pushed him to learn even more. The challenges were constant hurdles to overcome. Sometimes the electricity would go out in the village. He would have to wait until it returned. Sometimes other children would not understand his passion. They would wonder why he spent so much time with his old phone. But Armin knew what he wanted. His hunger for knowledge was a fire inside him. It burned brighter than any difficulty. He believed that learning could change his life. He believed it could change his mother's life too. Armin started by building small, useful apps. He made a simple calculator for the local shopkeeper. He created a small tool to help farmers track weather. These little creations helped people in his village. Seeing his work make a small difference made him happy, but he dreamed of creating something bigger, something that could reach people far beyond his village. He wanted to create something that brought joy. He wanted to share a piece of his imagination with the world. His mind began to buzz with new ideas. One day, an idea for a game sparked in his mind. It was a simple game, easy to learn but fun to play. He thought about the games children in his village played. He wanted to capture that simple joy. He spent many months working on it. He poured all his learning and creativity into this project. He designed the characters and the levels. He wrote every line of code with care. The game was a reflection of his hopeful spirit. It was colorful and engaging. When the game was ready, he uploaded it to an app store. He did not expect much at first. A few people in his village played it. Then, something amazing started to happen. More people downloaded it. Then, even more. The game started to spread from phone to phone. It went from his village to nearby towns, then it crossed into cities and then other countries. His simple game had gone viral. People loved its charm and simplicity. Armin could hardly believe it. News of the game and its young creator from a poor village spread. It reached the ears of a tech investor in a big city. The investor was a kind man. He was always looking for new talent. He was intrigued by Armin's story. How could a boy with so little create something so popular? The investor saw not just a successful game, he saw incredible talent and determination. He knew he had to meet this young programmer. This was a chance to support a true innovator. The tech investor traveled to Armin's dusty village. Armin was nervous but also very excited. He met the investor under the same tree where he used to read. He spoke about his journey and his dreams. He showed the investor his code and his ideas. The investor listened carefully. He saw the passion in Armin's eyes. He saw the brilliant mind behind the humble words. He believed in Armin. He decided to fund Armin's startup company. This was the beginning of a new chapter. With the investor's support, Armin's company grew quickly. He hired other talented young people. They built more games and useful applications. His company became very successful. Armin became a respected name in the tech world, but he never forgot where he came from. He never forgot the dusty village. He never forgot his mother's sacrifices. He knew he had a responsibility. He wanted to use his success to help others. He wanted to give back. Armin used his wealth to build schools in poor villages. He built them in places like his own. He wanted every child to have the chance to learn. He filled the schools with books and computers. He believed that education was the key to a better future. He wanted to provide the resources he never had. He wanted to open doors for other children. He knew the power of a single book, a single lesson. He wanted to spark curiosity in young minds everywhere. Most importantly, Armin started free tech classes in these schools. He wanted to teach children coding, just like he had taught himself. He wanted to show them that they too could create amazing things. He often visited the classes himself. He shared his story and inspired the students. Armin showed everyone that the greatest wealth is not money. It is the hunger for knowledge. This hunger had changed his life, and now he was helping it change the lives of many others. His journey was a true inspiration.